Diversity of living world. So to study about the diversity of living world, first we need to know what is classification and evolution. Since it is nearly impossible to study all the living organisms, obviously it is impossible to study all the single living organisms. So that is why it is necessary to devise some means to make this possible. So to study all the living organisms, we need some device which makes this possible to study all the living organisms, and that process is known as classification. So what is classification? Classification is the process by which anything is grouped into convenient categories. What is classification? It is a process by which we can group anything into convenient categories based on some easily observable characters. Based on some easily observable characters, we can group anything into categories, into convenient categories. That is known as classification, or you may say that classification is a technique. It is a technique in which organisms are grouped. In which organisms are grouped that which have similar characters. Okay, it is a technique. Classification is a technique in which organisms of similar characteristics brought together, or you may say that classification is the process by which we can group together into convenient categories. As you know very well that all living organisms show various characteristics. All living organisms show various characteristics. All living organisms have different characteristics, and that different characteristics makes them different from each other. For example, your behavior is different from me, and this different behavior makes us different. In that way, all organisms show different characteristics, and that different characteristics makes them different from each other, and that such characteristics, such different characteristics helps in classification of organisms. Classification of life forms will be closely related to their evolution. You know that classification and evolution are closely related. As I told you what is classification, and now what is evolution. The development of plants and animals over many thousands of years from simple early forms to more advanced ones. So what is evolution? It is the development of organisms, a development of plants and animals from simple forms to advanced forms. Okay, or you may say that the gradual process of changes and the development of something means the development of something, or the development of plants and animals over thousands of years from simple early forms to more advanced ones. Okay, so what is evolution? It is the development. Okay, development from simple forms to more advanced ones. So Charles Darwin first described the idea of evolution. Who gave the first idea of evolution? Charles Darwin. So Charles Darwin was the first to describe the idea of evolution. In which year? In the year 1859. In which book he described this idea of evolution? In his book The Origin of Species. So I am repeating again, Charles Darwin was the first who described the idea of evolution in the year 1859 in his book The Origin of Species. So now what is biodiversity? Biodiversity means the diversity of life forms. Diversity means wide variety, or you may say only variety. Diversity means variety. So diversity means the biodiversity means the diversity of life forms, means wide variety of life forms or different types of life forms. It is a word commonly used to refer the variety of life forms found in a particular region. So it is a word, biodiversity is a word which is used to refer the variety of life forms in a particular region. The number of species that are known and described range between 1.7 to 1.8 million. This refers to biodiversity, or the number and the types of organisms present on earth. So the number and the types of organisms means a wide variety of organisms present on earth is known as biodiversity, and they range between 1.7 to 1.8 million. So think that in the earth 1.7 to 1.8 million different or wide variety of organisms are present. So this is known as biodiversity. Then the hierarchy of classification groups. Biologists such as Ernst Haeckel, Robert Whittaker and Carl Woese have tried to classify all living organisms into broad categories called kingdoms. So biologists like Ernst Haeckel, Robert Whittaker, Carl Woese, they have tried to classify all the living organisms into broad categories, and that are called kingdoms. The classification Whittaker has proposed 5 kingdom classification. So Robert Whittaker has proposed 5 kingdom classification. What are they? Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae and animalia. I repeat, the classification Whittaker, the classification Whittaker has proposed 5 kingdom classification, that is Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae and animalia. Question may come that write the 5 kingdom classification of Robert Whittaker. So the answer is Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae and animalia. These groups are formed on the basis of their cell structure, mode and source of nutrition and the body organization. So it is based on this classification is based on cell structures, mode and source of nutrition and the body organization. Then the modification was introduced by dividing the Monera into Archaebacteria and Eubacteria. Again, Carl Woese modify Monera into Archaebacteria and Eubacteria. Then further classification is done by naming the subgroups at various level as given in the following schemes. So subgroups, again it is further classified into subgroups. First one is kingdom, and this category is going from higher to lower. So higher category is kingdom, below kingdom it comes phylum, then below phylum it is class, then below class it is order, then below order it is family, below family it is genus, and after genus it is species. So species are the smaller groups. Thus, by separating organisms on the basis of hierarchy of characteristics into smaller and smaller groups, we arrive at the basic unit of classification, which is species. So at last we arrive at the basic unit of classification, which is known as species. Again I am repeating, it is going from higher to lower. So the higher is kingdom, after kingdom it comes phylum, after phylum it comes class, after class it is order, then family, then genus, then species. Okay.